So, Christmas is over, New Year has been and gone now. What about 3 fragrances that I'm going to revisit from my collection that are ideal for the springtime? You want to find out what they are? Well, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Scott. This is a Centurion, and today I'm bringing you 3 fragrances from my collection that I believe are going to be ideal for the springtime and the warmer weather's coming up. What gave me this idea was I keep an awful lot of my collection. I have my cabinet seasonal, so obviously the colder weather at the moment I've got all the fragrances in the cabinet. All the rest of them are in the drawers. I've got 2 drawers full of fragrances that are some I don't use anymore, but a lot of them are the warm weather ones. So I thought, well, I'll have a look through, and I thought, my God, I forgot that I got this one, and then that one, and then this one, and I thought I'm going to do a video for spring because I think that's going to be really good to try and go back and revisit these and see whether they smell any different. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, they do. And the reason being is because I have not smelled these in such a long time. And I think my nose has changed slightly. Well, it has. This time last year, I wouldn't have gone anywhere near florals, or not knowingly anyway. But now I'm absolutely crackers about rose, as you all know. So let's start off with the first one. It's by Giorgio Armani. Now these are all designer, and I'm going to give you prices as well. I've looked through the internet, and I know most of us are in some form of lockdown and what have you, so internet is probably the best way to purchase things. But this fragrance is Giorgio Armani, and it is Acqua di Gio Absolute. Now this, brilliant sprayer on that. That does smell really, really good actually. Really, really good. Now the notes on that are C notes, bergamot, pear, grapefruit and apple. Then there's lavender, rosemary and geranium. Woody notes, tonka, patchouli and amberwood. You can pick that up for a 75ml. This is only a 40ml. 75ml for £54.90 on Notino, which is really quite a good price because this still asks a hefty price for a designer. Absolutely beautiful. You do get them C notes right at the beginning, but they are beautiful. It gives it that freshness, and then you have your fruitiness, and it's the cedar and the woods in the background as well that really lift this fragrance and give it that base that it needs. It's got depth, but it's got freshness, and it's got the fruity element. There's a sweetness to it as well with the tonka coming in, and it is just a pleasure to wear. It's beautiful in the summer, absolutely. And I'd forgotten all about it, and I'm just astounded as to how good that actually is. It's like smelling it for the first time again. I'm really happy that I looked at it. That is Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio Absolute. Now, the other 2 that I've got for you are probably, they might be looked on as a more of an older person's fragrance, but I don't look at it like that at all. All right, I might be old, but I think these have stood the test of time. You can still buy them. These are class, and these are perfect for the warmer weather. And one of my favourite aromatic fougere, aromatic sort of oriental type fragrances is this one, and it is by Lalique, and it is Lalique Pour Homme. It's the Lionhead one. Always try and go for the Lionhead one, not the Acquis, which is the horse's head. This is the one that everyone raves about. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. This is only a 75ml bottle, but you can get 125ml of this from allbeauty.com for £30 and £45. Sometimes you can get it even cheaper than that if you look out. but at the moment that's what is being charged. That's about the cheapest price. Now this is just so beautiful. It's so creamy and citrusy to start off with. The notes on that are lavender, rosemary, grapefruit, bergamot, mandarin orange, tangerine. Then there's cedar, iris, lily and jasmine, sandalwood, oak moss, vanilla, patchouli and amber. Now you do get, there's again a freshness from the fruits in that. It really does give it that summer feeling. I had a shower last night and I thought I'm going to spray this on both arms. And this, the smell of this now, because I haven't smelt it in such a long time, was so intense compared to what I remember it from all them months back. And it's not because it's like concentrated in the bottle or anything, it's because my nose has changed and I've obviously forgotten what it properly smells like. Absolutely beautiful fragrance. Like I say, the fruits and the florals mixed together. I know it says jasmine in there and some people are a bit scared of the white florals, but this mixed with the iris as well, it's just such a beautiful combination. Like I said, the florals, the lavender in there, it makes for a really clean, just a fantastic fragrance. I can't rave about that enough. You can get that at such a good price, and the bottle, look at the bottle, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's like like an embossed type back. It's beautiful, typical Lalique looking, isn't it? And such a pleasure to wear. It's beautiful, gives you a really good feeling. Lalique Pour Homme. Now the next one is probably going to surprise you, but this is a fantastic fragrance. Now this was huge in the 90s. It was deemed as like a clubbing fragrance in the UK at least. I don't know whether that was in the rest of the world, but this is another sort of Oriental aromatic fougere type fragrance, but it's just got something a little bit different to it. And this is Versace The Dreamer. Again, another beautiful bottle. You can pick this up for 100ml for £22.43 from Notino. That's unbelievable. Now this hasn't got a screw down, the cap is the sprayer, so don't go tugging at it if you do buy it. And a great sprayer again. And it is, again, it's so fresh, but there's a different element to this. It's totally different to the Lalique and the Giorgio Armani. That's why I picked these three, because even though they've got notes in there that are quite similar, they are totally miles apart. They really are. This has got lavender, sage, mandarin orange, tobacco, rose, carnation, geranium, tonka, fir, vetiver and cedar. Now straight off you are getting the fruits, but it's the florals in this one that you get the most, and the sage. The sage plays a huge part of it. It gives it that herbaceousness, and mixed with the fruits is just divine. And then as it dries down you start to get more of a woody base to it. It's another one that makes you feel fresh, makes you feel good. It's got good projection on it. Longevity is really good. It's great in the summer, and these are dirt cheap prices, aren't they? And I think if you haven't got these in your fragrance collection, you can buy all three of these. It's 300ml in total for £107.78 if you're in the UK right now. And I believe that is delivered as well. So less than £110 for 300ml of fragrance that they all smell differently, they've all got different characteristics, and they can all suit different parts of the day if you like, in different heats, and they will last you from spring all the way through to summer. Absolutely blinding fragrance. Versace The Dreamer, Lalique Pour Homme and Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio Absolute. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, and I will see you all very, very soon Thank you very much and keep safe.